Okay, so I got a few things I want to talk about. I normally won't post a video or anything, but like I said, I got a few things I want to talk about. I didn't want to talk about it just yet, but I feel the need. I feel like I have to simply because I have people stepping to me, uh, just questioning me and just throwing little subliminals and just saying little smart shit. Excuse my language, I'm trying to stop cussing. Saying little smart things to me and stuff like that about my health and my weight loss and all that. Basically saying that I think I'm better than everybody since I didn't lost weight. um just just throwing shade, just throwing all types of shade and stuff. But yeah, I wasn't even gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and address it because I can't do I'm at a different time in my life now. I'm 30 years old now, so I'm starting to think different. And that shit, excuse me, that stuff is real. The older you get, you start to think differently. And I don't need any negativity in my life. Like I can't handle it. And if you know me, you know that I will just block you. I have no need to explain myself to anyone on why I blocked you because you should know me. So you should know what I stand for. But anyways, so I've been really sick lately. To answer a lot of your questions, because I know a lot of y'all, when I post my pictures of me, y'all, asking how did I lose so much weight, what's my secret and all that. Well, my secret is that I've been sick. And I have been sick since December of 2020. And by sick, I mean unable to hold down any food, unable to hold down any liquids. And that goes for water. I mean, you name it, I just, it's just coming up. I'm throwing up constantly. And so much so to where I had got all the way up to 200 and don't really like talk about this, but I had got all the way up to 240 pounds. I am now 135 pounds, but I had gotten down all the way to 115 pounds, and I was malnourished. I was underweight. That's how bad it's been. So I've been trying to, manage my weight and everything, just keep it above 120, while they try and figure out what's going on with me. Well, like I said, this has been going on for a little bit over a year. While a lot of y'all are judging me, thinking, I don't know what y'all are thinking. Y'all, the thing is that you never know what's going on in somebody's life. And just because I'm not posting everything that's going on in my life doesn't mean that I don't have shit going on. It's just that, like I said, I'm not gonna, if you know me, I'm not gonna put my business out there. Like I used to. I'm not gonna lie, I used to, but growth with age. So I no longer do that. But anyways, so what I have been dealing with lately is being so sick to where I can barely stand on my own 2 feet. Where I was crawling around the house because I was not strong enough to walk. Where I was in and out of the hospital, having to go to the hospital at least once a week just for liquid, just for fluids, because I was dehydrated. Going into work every day because I'm a workaholic. It runs in our blood. It's in our genes. My family, we can't help it. We like to go to work. We don't like to ask people for shit. But anyways, I wouldn't call in for work. Like I said, workaholic, and ain't nobody else gonna pay my bills or get me out of the situation that I've been in for far too long. So I took my ass to work, being sick and all. And my day consisted of waking up in the morning, throwing up, and that's if I even get to sleep. Throwing up, getting ready for work, most likely throwing up again while I'm getting ready for work, getting in my car, heading to work, having to pull over to throw up, And then I finally get to work. I'll be fine for the first hour or two, checking people in, giving vital signs, whatever I have to do at work. And in between patients, I will literally, or while I'm in the room with the patient, I can feel it coming up. So I'm like, trying to hold it down until I can finish with this patient. Then run to the bathroom in between patients throwing up. And when you're working in the health field, when you're working anywhere, really, you can't be at work throwing up. You can't be at work sick like that, especially with COVID going around and vomiting being one of the symptoms. So, of course, my manager is just like, sorry, Kirsten, I can't have you in clinic like that. I understand you're a hard worker. You don't like to call in, and you don't, the attendance policy, blah, blah, blah. So, and me, what can I do? What did I do? I broke down and started crying every single time they sent me home because I can't afford to miss work. By this time, I don't have my own place. I'm living on my friend's couch. And, which I'm just going to say this really quick. I just want to shout out a few people, because I have 4 people that has been in my corner throughout this whole time this has been going on. Rather, if it's for me laying on a couch. Sorry, my mom's trying to hand me something, and I just told her that I'm about to make a video. But anyways, me laying on somebody's couch, them, going to buy some Pedialyte for me, or taking me to the hospital, going to a doctor's appointment with me, or just being able to pick up the phone and talk to them about just the ear. So I want to give a shout out to my mom, my sister Brittany, Quincy Gibson, my friend, and Donald, my friend. Because these 4 people has had my back this entire time, and haven't asked me for anything. And I really appreciate them. So shout out to them for that. But anyway, so at this time I'm staying with Quincy or whatever. And I feel so bad. And I'm on his couch, and he got to see me at my lowest. I just want to thank God for him, because he didn't have to do a lot of the things that he did for me. But when I say this man did some research on, why, Googling everything. He is definitely the Google king and home remedy king. And when I say you name it, I've tried it. Medication, home remedy, whatever the case may be, I have tried it, and nothing has worked. So, at this point, nothing's working. Things are just getting worse. And basically, he's having to watch me fade away. And that takes a toll on people. So at this point, he's had enough, and I get it, and I understand, and I'm not mad at him for it. He had to let me go, because he's just like, I'm sorry, it's hard on me to, have to go to work and deal with the stress from work, and then, come home and take care of you and literally watch you fade away. It's hard. It was hard on him. So I went to my mom's house, and she opened the door for me, and like I said, thank God for her as well. I'm sorry, I'm emotional, because I care about people, and to see the people that I love hurt and worry about me just stresses me out even more, because I would take anybody's sickness or illness. I'd rather it be me than me watch somebody else suffer. But that's what they had to do. They had to watch me suffer. So I'm at my mom's house at this time, and she's watching me, like, literally not even come out of the room. At one point in time, just in there throwing up, and she's bringing me Pedialyte, saying, Kirsten, you have to at least try and drink this. You have to put something on your stomach. And I had shout out to Anthony and KJ and Tasha as well. They just like, you know what, give her some weed. Shit, that helps with nausea. So like I said, shout out to them for even thinking about that, because it did help for a little while. I was able to, hold down liquids and stuff. So I appreciate it, because they all came together to try and help me out. And all while this is going on, there's people just talking down on me. And I had a really bad breakup right before I got sick, and I'm not gonna mention that person's name, but even to this day, he still talks down on me and keep my name in his mouth. And I wish nothing but the best for you and your family, and whatever the case may be. I wish nothing but the best for you, but please keep my name out of your mouth, because all I'm trying to do is live my best life and get healthy. But anyway, so things is getting really tough at my mom's house, and this time she's frustrated because she see that I'm trying, and then I figure out for some reason when I take a bath, I don't like taking baths. I like taking showers. I feel like you just sitting in dirty stew when you're taking a bath. But I noticed before the baths, I had took my niece and nephew swimming. When I was in a pool, I felt so much better. I guess just being weightless helped on my stomach. So while I was at the house, I was taking baths. Well, me taking baths every day, and when I say I was taking baths, I mean I was taking baths about 3, 4, 5 times a day, because I start feeling nauseous. Time to get in the tub, because I don't like that feeling. It's painful. If you ever felt the feeling of being hungry, no, like actually hungry, as in I went 3 to 4 days, I didn't went a week without no food on my stomach. And that feeling, it's painful. Plus the other pain that I'm feeling in my stomach from them not even knowing what's going on. But anyway, so I'm taking all these baths, and of course, and I'm getting sent home every day from work. So my checks ain't nothing, y'all. Like when I say my check's $100, $200, and me having a bad habit, I'm spending that on marijuana to keep me feeling a little bit better. So my checks, basically what I'm trying to say is I wasn't helping out with no bills. So like my mom's bill went up, and that made me feel even worse, because I'm just like, man, no matter where you go, you got to pay your way, or you got to go. And no feelings hurt towards my mom, because like I said, I'm an adult, and no matter where you go, you got to pay your way. So she just said, hey, I'm giving you 2 weeks to get you a car, or get you a house, or get you whatever, but you have to go, because the bills piling up and all that. So what do? I keep my head held high. I smile. I let her know I thanked her. I appreciate it. I'm not mad at you. I understand completely. Like I said, I'm thinking different. Any other time, man, I'm not gonna lie, my feelings would have been hurt. She would have been all types of who know what, but my feelings would have been hurt, and I would have been like, but I'm sick, and blah, 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 it's not my fault. And no, I understand, I'm an adult, and no matter, people go through shit in life. People go through stuff in life. So stuff happens. You need to have backup plans. No matter where you go, you got to pay your way. So like I said, I thank you for everything you've done for me. I really appreciate it. And yes, you're right, I have to go. And that's what I was saying. I know it was hard on her, because the room, it's a small house, and the rooms is right next to each other. And there's nights where I can hear my mom just sitting there crying and praying. Just praying and crying. And all I could do was cry, because I'm just like, this is taking a toll on her. Even though I'm the one that is physically sick, it's also taking a toll on her, like it was taking a toll on Quincy. So she's right. I have to go, because it's hurting her. It's making them sick, which is making me even more sick. Because stress, you guys, stress can literally kill. It does. But anyway, so move around. By this time, I'm back at Quincy's house. It was a lot of back and forth between my mom and Quincy house. He opened his door, and before you know it, my mom ended up opening her door again. Then next thing you know, after that, I ended up moving into a hotel room because I was just like, you know what? I can't sit there and stress out my family, the people that I love, the people that loves me, the people that are doing their best to do whatever in the heck they can to make sure that I'm okay. I can't continue to put that stress on them. So I moved into a hotel, and I'm paying $300 a week, and by choice. It was by choice. But and you know, things is working out. I'm in a hotel room for about 2 months or whatever. Things working out, but then, you know, things get expensive. And by this time, occurrences is adding up because I'm being sent home from work. So thank God for my job. Shout out to Mercy Go Health for working with their employees. My manager suggested that I take a leave of absence. She said you will still get paid. It'll just give you a little bit of time to, you know, start feeling better. Try to, you know, make it to your doctor's appointment. See if they can figure out what's going on. And you guys, with this, I have been to all types of specialists. They've put a camera scope down into my stomach to see what's going on. Couldn't find anything other than everything being eaten the heck up from me throwing up so much. I had to drink I had to do a GI series, which is you drink this liquid in front of an X-ray, and they watch the liquid go down in front of the while you're in front of the X-ray to make sure that everything is functioning correctly. Everything said that it was functioning correctly. They did say that my stomach is enlarged. My stomach is really long. But they said that could be due to, you know, the excessive weight loss. So my stomach haven't had time to shrink. Then, like I said, I've had all types of stuff done. So finally, this is recent. This is most recent. So next thing you know, I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to do a little bit better, and by this time, I'm about once every 2 months, I'll feel good for about a week at a time, and then it'll get worse again. So that week that I'm feeling better, I'm like, you know what? You ain't really been on social media. You ain't been hitting up your friends. You ain't been talking to nobody. You know, people hit you up, but you've been so dang sick to where you don't, and so weak to where you can't even, you know, pick up your dang phone. So the weeks that I'm feeling good, I'm, you know, hitting people up, hey, how you doing? And they like, dang girl, where you been? And I said, shoot. And you know, if I mess with you, if I'm hitting you up, it's because, you know, I mess with you and I trust you. And I'm explaining to them, you know, I ain't changed or nothing. I just been working, and I've been sick. So, you know, I ain't really been out or whatever. So then my cousin hit me up, hey girl, you want to go out? And I was like, you know what, I'm feeling fine, heck yeah, you know, let's go out. And so I go out with her, and she just like, dang girl, you as little as me. And I'm like, I know, you know, I'm loving it, because to be honest, y'all, this is the smallest I've been really ever since I was a kid. But anyway, so the more I'm starting to do, the more I'm starting to get out and stuff, the more crazy come around. So I got people that was in my corner. Well, I thought was in my corner. You know, I'm telling them my situation. I'm like, you know what, things are starting to get better. Well, not really get better, but I'm having more days where I'm feeling better, feeling a lot better. So I'm getting out a little bit more. And the more you get out, the more crazy things you see. So, and, sorry. I'm getting out, and oh, sorry. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to get on that. From the hotel, I end up going to my sister's house. My sister took me in. She didn't ask for anything, like none of them do. You know, all she wants is for me to be healthy and get better. Shout out to my sister, Empathic Aries. Y'all should know who she is. Definitely would do anything for anybody, you know, as long as you're trying to do for yourself. That's key. And like I said, she opened her doors to me, and I really appreciate it. And she's been there from the beginning too, with home remedies, different teas and stuff. Hey, you need a she definitely know a little things about healing the body and stuff. So if you have any questions, hit up Empathic Aries. She know a lot of stuff, so don't hesitate to ask her. Like I said, she's a very generous person. Closed mouth don't get fed. But anyway, so she opened her door to me and stuff like that, and she know how I am. If you know me, I feel like I'm a burden on people. It's just how I am. I don't know why. I need to get that out of my head. But yeah, I don't want to be a burden on nobody. I don't like for people to do for me. I don't want to give anybody the chance to throw anything in my face, because it has been done too many times. But me knowing who my sister is, I shouldn't even be thinking like that. But suffering from depression and bipolar disorder, sometimes you can't help but to think the things that you think. You have to train your mind to get out of that mindset, which I have been doing. Anyways, so she, like I said, she opened her door to me, and things are going well or whatever. Well, for the most part, like I said, she's a good person and have great kids. But things is going well, and I'm sick, and I kid you not, the first day I was over there, oh man, I felt so bad. I was so sick. I had the trash can. I was in the living room on the couch, and I had grabbed the trash can, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just throwing up, and my niece walks into the living room, and when I say, y'all, it was so bad, when I looked up and saw her face, like, I felt so bad, excuse me. I felt so bad, because seeing her face and to see her see me like that, it hurt my feelings. So in my head, I'm like, okay, you don't want her to start, worrying about you. So I'm like, you know what, whenever you get sick, just go outside and throw up. So that's what I start doing. When I start feeling sick, I go outside, I sit in my car, whatever, just stay away, And plus, I stayed in my car a lot, because I didn't want them to feel like they have to change anything in their house, because I'm there. But the type of people my family is, they like, girl, get the hell out of your head, shoot, we family, blah 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 blah. But anyways, like I said, the way I think, you can't tell me shit. Basically, you can't tell me anything. So long story short, she does all she can, and I chose to start sleeping in my car, to basically because I didn't want to be a burden on them. But me not thinking, the type of person my sister is, she wouldn't have opened her home to me if I was a burden. But I wasn't thinking that way. But anyway, so for all, I'm gonna get to the point. There's a few people that I done brought into my life recently. Well, brought back into my life, opened up to, and let them know what's been going on. And I explained to them, you know what, I just got a car. Like, I was so down, y'all. Like, after I finished school, okay, I'm gonna start right here. Before I went to school, I made a list of things. I had set some goals. My first goal was to go back to school. Second goal was to finish school. Third goal was to get a job in my field. Fourth was, after I get a job, get a car. Fifth thing on that list, last thing on the list, was after I get a car, go ahead and get a house. Well, y'all, I had accomplished everything on that list but the last thing, to get a house. Once I got to the car part, I ended up getting sick. So when this all started, I was staying with my mom, and I set those goals, and I started meeting those goals. Well, I got sick, and it all just kind of fell apart. And like I said, I'm the type of person, I don't like asking anybody for anything. So, I don't want to feel like I'm a burden on anyone. period. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable in their own home, period, because I would hate to be uncomfortable in my own home. So I'm explaining this to friends, that I'm basically in a situation or whatever. My job, I had to step down to PRN to save my job, which I was full-time, but being on a schedule full-time and being sitting home every day, occurrences started to add up, so they took me out the schedule and put me down as PRN to save my job. So money is kind of, it's not there. And, I wasn't explaining this to anybody for them to give me anything. I'm just explaining my situation. If we cool, I'm just going to be honest with you. If I trust you, I'm going to tell you my situation. So, I'm explaining to them, I'm not working like I used to. I just got me a car. I'm not trying to lose this car. My car payment is $300. My insurance is $100. My tag is $960. I got bills that's, coming up. But the thing is that I need to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. Because, I'm not going to ask nobody for anything. If it ain't no, hey, let me, can I make a few dollars by, cleaning your house or doing some hair or whatever. If it ain't an exchange, then I don't want your money. Simply because, like I said, I don't want you to say, hey, well, remember when? I don't have time for that. Because if I'm going to do something for somebody, I'm definitely not going to ask for it back, and I'm not going to mention it. Whatever it is that I'm doing for you, don't even tell nobody. Period. Because I don't need the next MF have their hand out. Especially when they don't really need it. They just got their hand out because they know you're going to do it. So, yeah, don't, what I do for you is between us and vice versa. But anyway, so, with that being said, I'm just, explaining the situation. And one of my friends, and these people know who they are. I'm not saying names. One person basically trying to pimp me out without even saying it. Just trying to basically manipulate me. Oh, well, first off, I'm not going to have no pimp. If I'm going to sell some ass or whatever, if I'm going to sell my body parts, it's going to be by myself. I can do that on my own. What do I need a pimp for? I got the same thing you have. So, that's first. Second, I understand you just trying to be a friend, but, just throw that somewhere else. But on second thought, you're not really being a friend because you're not coming out and just saying it. You're trying to manipulate me. If you were trying to be a friend, just come out and talk about it with me. Hey, yo, well, shoot, you hurting for some cash, I'm doing this, you go ahead and do this too, and, we can, but no, you trying to trick me into doing some stuff that I'm uncomfortable with. Don't do that. Don't do that. It didn't want to get mad at me and say, oh, yeah, you think you better than me or whatever, or so-and-so, your family don't love you, and I know true love, and I know I'm a queen, and blah, 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 blah. Hold on. And then, not just that, it then just start throwing, basically, this person called me broke, a hoe, a manipulator, call me all types of stuff in this one message. So I'm just like, wow. One thing my mama taught me is that when people show you their real colors, believe them. Don't let them say, oh, I only did that because I was mad, or I only did that because of so-and-so. No, you said what you said, and you did what you did because that's how you really felt. It just finally came out because you were, big angry enough to, let that shit slide. But, so the new me, I don't have time for explanations. You know what I do? Oh, okay. You know what? You're not even worth entertaining that. Block. Bye-bye. Bye. I don't need that energy. Because what you're not going to do is sit there and put me down. What you're not going to do is tell me that I'm not loved when you don't even know me like that. Obviously, you don't know me like that. I thought you did, but it's obvious now to me that you don't know me like that. So what you're not going to do is put me down. You're not going to talk about my family, and you're not going to try and pimp me out. I got people that would suggest, different teas and stuff, or just, little stuff. Strangers, that try and give, little good advice. But you got people that know you and know your heart and know that you are so kind and will have their back no matter what, and will try and test you. Well, we don't have time to be tested. I don't have time to be tested. Life is short, and I've learned that the hard way. Life is extremely short. We can die at any moment. You can get sick at any moment. Anything can happen. So instead of sitting there judging people and talking down on people, how about you ask them if they're okay? Just because they got a smile on their face, that don't mean that they're okay. Sorry, I got my heat on. I go from, that's why I'm sweating. But I've been cold a lot since I done lost all this weight. But obviously the heat is working too well. But anyways, ask that person if they're okay. Is there something, I can do for you? Even if it's just talking, pick up the phone and call them. Sometimes a text will not suffice. Sometimes they just need to hear that voice. Because anybody can say, yeah, I'm okay, through a text message. But when you say it over the phone, if you really know that person, you can tell when that person is lying and it's not okay. And that person is me. So many times I tell people, I'm okay. And I'm not okay. I am not okay, and I haven't been okay for a really long time. Physically. Mentally, yeah, I'm okay, and I'm getting better. And that ain't nothing but the grace of God, and, really, just the grace of God. Because even with people, that's God working through these people when they're helping me. So, that ain't, I want to give all the glory to God for that. And like I said, feel free to leave, because I don't know people's beliefs and everything, but I know what I believe in. But anyways, my point is that I don't think I'm better than anybody. The thing is that the reason why I've been going to the gym lately and posting my pictures, and my family know this, is because of how weak I've been. I couldn't even pick up a case of water. I've been going to the gym to build my strength, to tighten up the skin from the unexpected weight that I lost. I've been posting positive things because energy is transferred, and I want to transfer positive energy and love to other people, not anything negative. But it's for those that was wondering, that's how I lost the weight. I got sick, but don't be so quick to judge a book by its cover, because I may smile every day. I may go to the gym. I may take a picture of me being at work. But the bigger picture that y'all aren't seeing is when I take a picture of me being at work, that's showing, hey, y'all, guess what? I've been sick for a long time, and I done missed a lot of work. I done made it to work today. Look at God. When I post a picture of me being in workout clothes, hey, guess what? Look at God. I'm feeling better today. Today is the day I haven't been throwing up. I'm able to get into the gym so I can get stronger, build my strength up. Look at God. It's not me thinking that I'm better than anybody or that I didn't work so hard to get where I'm at. No, I'm still working to go where I am going, to get to where I want to be. I'm still working. But right now, I can only do so much because, like I said, I am sick. But the good news is, and like I said, I'm almost done here. They did figure it out just last week or about 2 weeks ago now, that it is my gallbladder. They figured it out. Yay. So that alone, just the stress from not knowing, is gone. I've been feeling a lot better. And I can only thank God for that, because, and I'm going to continue to thank God. Like I said, if you, and the reason why I smile is because just about 3 weeks ago, I had given up. I broke down. I didn't watch my family basically make themselves sick for me being sick. Friends make themselves sick for me being sick. And try and help me out. Not try, but help me out a lot. Sorry, losing my train of thought. But I didn't watch them suffer just like I've been suffering. But I smiled because about 3 weeks ago, I had given up, and I was just like, you know what? The doctors can't figure it out. It is what it is, you know. I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna get so small and so malnourished to where, you know, if it's my time, it's my time. But God. Cynthia Colbert hit me up and invited me to her church, her Pastor Corey Colbert's church, and I went. I'm just like, you know what? Doctors can't figure it out. Last thing I need to do is, you know, I just need to pray about it. I need to give it to God. And that's the one thing I haven't tried. You know, I've tried everything. Home remedies, doctors, all that. I haven't, you know, given it to God. So 3 weeks ago, I gave it to God. That next week, I felt better. The week after that, I had a diagnosis. So if that ain't God, I don't know what to tell y'all, but to me, that's God. So, anyways, my point is, stop judging people. You know, check on people, because you don't know what's going on in their life. Like I said, I know what it feels like to be extremely hungry. I know how it feels to live in your car, live from hotel to hotel, couch to couch, not have anything, have to try and scrape up pennies to get by. And yes, to this very day, I am in my car at my mom's house trying to scrape up pennies for the $1,500 worth of bills that I have that's about to be due in 2 weeks. But God is good. God is amazing. And He has my back. And God wanted me to share this because, that, like I said, there's so many negative things happening and people judging people that I just need to share this. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I know I'm not better. I'm not nothing. I'm nothing. And all I want to do is spread love to the next person. So if my story can help somebody else, if you think that you're having a bad day, you know, just, you know, listen to this story. Some days is harder than others for me, and it's a struggle for me to get out of bed every morning. Most days I can't eat anything, I can't drink anything, but the days have been getting better, and I thank God. But just check on your people. Stay positive, you guys. Anything could happen, because I'm definitely still staying positive. I'm still happy, you know. And in God's name, my bills will be paid. God will make a way. Rather, if it's making it to where I'm well enough to work a full 40 or 80 hours so I can get the money, or whatever the case may be. Maybe I don't need the stuff that I have right now, and something better is coming for me. But whatever the case is, like I said, I don't feel like I'm better than anybody, and all I want to do is spread love. And now y'all know what's been going on with me. I love y'all, and just keep me in y'all prayers. No negative comments, please, and thank you. Bye.